typical um, religious family. And like I said, this is so long that I had to break it down into four parts, but here's part one.
My 20-year-old daughter, Lily, is in her sophomore year of college at an Ivy League school out of state where she got scholarships and financial aid. And she got pregnant by her boyfriend, Matt, who she then discovered is cheating on her. She dumped her boyfriend for cheating. Now, she plans to abort the baby that she's 10 weeks pregnant with. I'm devastated because my husband and older daughter, Kara, who's 22, plan to help her do this despite my objections that it's wrong of Lily to abort her baby out of inconvenience. I thought that we were a Catholic family that, like all Mexican families, puts family above everything. But my husband in particular is doing this thing where he's justifying and rationalizing the abortion because it's Lily and I don't want her life to be ruined. Lily said that she deserves a better baby daddy and a better situation if she has kids in the future. And she got angry when I told her that the time for her to decide if she was willing to have him as the father of her child was before she passionately hugged him. But she got really mad at me and said that it's not her fault that she was lied to and cheated on. I don't disagree with that, but disliking that Matt cheated isn't a justifiable reason to murder a child. My husband said that having the baby will ruin Lily's life. I said that this doesn't have to. I told Lily that what we can do is have her transfer here to a nearby state college. Then I can drop down to part-time work to help while she continues school and we can raise the baby together. She told me, no effing way, because I'm not going to Arizona State where effing anyone can get in instead of this Ivy League school. I gotta pause here. If anyone out there is listening from Arizona State, sorry about the shade that this story is throwing on you. Kinda undeserved if you ask me. Anyway, she continued. There's a big difference in prestige between those two schools, and I don't want to give up where I'm going. I told her that actions have consequences, and Kara went off on me, saying that I sound like a crazy forced birther. Lily said that she doesn't want to raise the child, and then I told her that she needs to take responsibility for passionately hugging, and she rolled her eyes at me. Then she said, join us in 2022 where people don't have to be moms until they want to, and I don't want to right now. I'm only 20. Lily wants to go to an Ivy League law school and then move to New York City, and she said that a baby would totally mess that up. I offered to adopt the baby and raise it for her. Just please don't murder the baby. Lily said, I do not want to be pregnant with this effing baby and I'm getting rid of it. You need to accept that. And she hasn't talked to me in 3 days. This is driving a huge wedge between both my husband and I, Kara and I, and Lily and I, and I'm at a loss of what to do. Please pray for my family. I also don't know if I can stay in my marriage if my husband follows through with his promise to drive Lily back to her college, take her to get the abortion, and help her out for a few days while she recovers.
I blame that magic book. You just keep finding these terrible women. You just keep finding them.
I don't think she's terrible.
That's not a terrible. That's not no. I don't.
Here's my thing.
Which woman?
The mother.
I don't think any of them are terrible.
Okay.
But
I was wondering which story.
Yeah, like the mom, she is, tied down to the magic book, and the magic book says, in her interpretation, that you can't do this thing, and so she's trying to impose that on her daughter, who she named like a puppy. But I've never known a person named Lily. I've always known dogs named Lily. But anyway, that's doesn't matter. Shame on me. Bad theater.
Lily.
Bad take.
I'm sorry, but I need to get out more.
Yes.
My cousin named Lily.
I haven't met either of those people though, Anna. I'm just
well, I know.
To everybody, every woman out there named Lily, the views
of this show does not
What I said was insensitive. But yeah, so she has her religious beliefs and she's expressing them, which on that level, I don't see anything wrong with that. She's trying to stand for it, and this is also her daughter or her stepdaughter. I missed that part, but either way, that's her daughter. And so she's trying to provide counsel in her way. So all of these things, I don't have a problem with. And then for Lily's standpoint, so I'm gonna say two things. One, Lily, you're 20 years old. You know where babies come from, so you really should have been more responsible.
True.
Abortion is, I know a lot of women and a lot of pro-life people or pro-choice people are going to be against me for this little segment of what I'm about to say, but abortion shouldn't be birth control. That's how I personally feel. Now, it's your body. You do whatever you want to, but I don't feel that it's a convenience matter. It should be something bigger than that. But I ain't the one. So Lily's trying to make a decision for herself. And I think a lot of times what gets lost in the noise is we try to make one side or the other a villain and the other side a hero. And I'm like, neither one of them are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you having an abortion because it's inconvenient for you, but it wasn't inconvenient for you to make sure you was in protective sex. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't too inconvenient for you, right?
Yeah, I did have an issue with her talking about I didn't know that he was cheating. I'm like,
girl,
so,
if he wasn't cheating,
like,
he was gonna
cheating,
like if he wasn't cheating, she was gonna keep the baby.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But even that is within her wheelhouse, because the other part I was gonna say,
it's her body. But
even while I do not agree that in this situation, from what little they gave us, that an abortion should be an option, it is an option, and whatever she decides, she will literally be the one who has to deal with it. Ain't nobody else got to carry that but her, right? So if she has the abortion, having the abortion, from what I've experienced, that's not like a light switch moment. Like, it's not like you had the abortion and then you go about your business, right? It's that baby has, in your mind, that baby has a planned birth date, that there was the experience of being with child. All these things go into it, similar to women who have miscarriages. So I don't see anybody being a butthole here until the last part.
yeah, that's when I was like,
That part where you're like, well, I don't think I could stay with him if he takes care of our daughter. Hold up.
She just contradicted everything she said.
hold
It's
on.
because
Hold
it's
on,
all
hold
because
on,
of
everybody.
that religious thinking.
If she's in the if she's in the religion, I think she's in
Catholicism.
yes, Catholicism, Catholics. I'll just say it that way because I can't never say Catholics do not believe in divorce. But she's contemplating one, and then she's gonna turn around and tell her daughter it's wrong to get an abortion. Hey, hypocrite!
I agree.
Why don't you?
Just like no big sin, no little sin, but all of a sudden you got a whole ranking system going on here.
She's gonna divorce her husband. You can't. No, I mean, if she was Baptist, okay, maybe. But I'm just saying.
We're a little more understanding.
Yeah, we'd be like, well, we see where you coming from. But I'm like, wait a minute, did she just say she's gonna leave her husband, but yet she's gonna tell her daughter is wrong to get an abortion? How does that conversation? I can't stay with you because you took our daughter to get an abortion, even though divorce is wrong in our religion. Oh, okay.
How can I show up at church? People will be judging me. Look,
That's the man.
I'm always gonna choose my child over anything else.
There.
So
right there, theist, say less. Because I'm not even going to sit here and say that religion, to some extent, does not play a part in this.
well, she cited religion.
But the second part always is, how am I going to look in the church when I show up and people find out and blah, 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 and all this other stuff?
And church should be the house of forgiveness, right? I mean, we all broken.
That's
what I thought.
Come to me as you are.
But the thing is, this is the problem.
That is not in the Bible.
Organized religion.
I just love that song.
That is not in the Bible at all.
Right? But that's the problem I have with organized religion. It's not the faith, it's the religion.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in there got a problem.
Everybody.
Because we're all human.
Yep.
But instead, what we like to do is we will punish you for apparent sin, but we're gonna hide our own private sin unless you figure it out.
Like I said, if she was Baptist, we would understand. We would be.
I don't know Baptist now. As soon as a little girl get pregnant, what they do? They make her come up to the front.
Nah, that was back in the old day. That
Goes
was
to the
old
front of
school
church and
church.
apologize, and then she
New
got to
school
sit
church
down
is
from
throwing
all
her
her
a
assignments.
shower. They gonna dedicate the child because you know they ain't gonna baptize the child. They gonna dedicate the nah. That's old school. That's when I was growing up.
No,
That does
they
not
don't
happen.
do that. What they do is they bring you up front, rewrite the birthday song, and stand there and dance with you, stepping side to side, singing the gospel birthday song, embarrassing you in front of the whole congregation. And I will be showing that video next week because I know you looking at me like, what the hell am I talking about?
I'm like, Marlon, don't go back to that church, Marlon.
No,
Oh, Marlon.
this is another Tracy special.
Oh.
But